Isaac, it's going to be another encounter against Cardiff, but beat them well the last time out.
Yeah, I think obviously they'll be very disappointed with the last performance, and I don't really think it's anything to go by because of late they've played really well. You know, they've had a couple of good wins and against Sale and the Heineken, Munster down at Musgrave Park, and also in the weekend in the LTV Cup. So they've come a long way since then, and they'll be itching to put things right. In
terms of the time of year now, in the beginning of the Six Nations, it's going to be a big time for the senior players in the squad now from you guys.
Yeah, definitely, you know, and we're missing a few players, and they'll be missing a few key players as well, but you know, we've still got a lot of depth there, and the exciting part about this is it creates opportunities for a few other guys as well, and there'll be many guys here wanting to put their hand up, you know. And in terms of Cardiff, they've got some great young players coming through as well, you know. Copeland, as we know, Patchell, and you know,
he didn't play in the first game, did he? Patchell,
no, he didn't. You know, and he's looked very well, you know, in games to date and the recent ones, you know. So he'll be looking to put his hand up as well. And
yeah,
we've got other guys coming through in our ranks as well that are looking forward to the
Do you notice enthusiasm from where you're standing?
Yeah, definitely. You know, we've had a couple of weeks off now, and even watching the games on the weekend, you know, it's the Irish boys doing well. It just makes you at your feet for another run out, you know, and that's what we love doing. And we've had a couple of weeks to recharge our batteries and get our base fitness back up again, and hopefully we hit the ground running for the next 4 weeks.
What were you doing last week in terms of conditioning?
Sort of generally a strength and conditioning week, you know. So it's probably one of the hardest weeks of training we've had for a while. So the guys were glad to see the back of it, you know. It's a good chance for us to sort of, like I said before, get our levels of you know, fitness and strength back, you know, because some things you can't work on every day when you've got games to wait for the weekend. So you know, there's a lot of guys glad to see the end of last week anyway.
Just briefly then, I mean, from where you're standing, we always talk about the next game, but there is a serious period of throughout the Six Nations now. We've got to get a lot of wins under the belt, really. Yeah, we
definitely do. You know, we've fought back well in the league to start climbing back into that the top three at the moment. But you know, a loss this weekend, and that just could put a couple of teams ahead of us again. You know, so we've really got to start looking after ourselves in terms of our position and consolidating that by getting these wins, and that's up to our group as players that without the guys for the Six Nations, and when they come back, hopefully we're in a good position to push on in the season.
Well, I hope the weather is a bit better than it is today. Better go and run about, I suppose.
Cheers, they warm up.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.